Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today to do the Beyonce review. Yes, y'all. I'm here today to do the review. I've had coffee, Dunkin' Donuts. Y'all know. For those of you guys who watch me all the time, y'all know what coffee does to me. So I am going to keep it together. Yo, it has been an interesting morning. I have had a lot go on. I had meetings. I had my holiday breakfast. I had Dunkin' Donuts. I'm feeling good. I was like, I'm going to do this review today. I normally write down my notes, really try to stay organized because it's very easy for me to get off track. But today, because I've had so much stuff go on, I didn't do that. However, I feel like I can still do this review and try to keep on track. We gonna try to, contain all this energy that I'm feeling. And we gonna put it to good use with this review, you guys. So, Beyonce. Don't you guys love the CD? I'm not quite at love. It is a strong like I said before. I think the reason why I really do like this CD and even gave it even a chance is because of the way she released it. She released it, the 14 songs and the 17 videos or whatever. I thought that was a really good idea because the problem that I had with her last CD, which was called 4, I did not buy that CD. That was the only one of her CDs that I didn't buy. And it was because I could never seem to connect with the songs. I would listen to the songs on the radio and I did like all the songs that they played on the radio. But when the idea of me listening to the songs all back to back, it was nothing that was appealing to me. It was not the Beyonce that I wanted to hear, okay? She was not the crazy in love, deja vu, single ladies Beyonce. So I didn't really give 4 the chance that I probably should have. People have told me that 4 is a great album, that she is really, really singing on that album. It's not just a bunch of, catchy tunes that everybody can dance to. But, like I said, I didn't really give it a chance. I don't even really know if I would have gave this album if it was just on a regular release. I don't even know if I would have gave it a chance even then. But the fact that she released the videos with it really did make the album experience, the whole album and the creative experience better for me. And I'll tell you why. You guys know that today we are in a popcorn microwave society and we want everything now. I won't say that we're not as creative today, but because everything is so visual for us nowadays, we want to see as much as we want to hear. I think the videos was really a great idea. It was genius because when you look at the videos, you're drawn in from song to song. The videos actually kind of force you to listen to the songs because, let's face it, we all like to look at Beyonce. She's a pretty girl. She has a fantastic body. She's a great entertainer. She can dance. We're all interested in her hair. We're all interested in what she's wearing. We're all interested in her makeup. We're all interested in everything Beyonce. So because she has these videos with all these songs, it makes us want to look and see what she's going to do next. And some of the songs that I probably wouldn't have given the time of day, which we'll get to in a little bit, some of those songs, I even watched those videos because, like I said, it just kind of drew you in. It was almost like watching a movie. Not necessarily, but, it kept my attention. I think that is what will make you listen to some of the songs that you probably normally wouldn't have listened to. And I think that was her whole idea, what she was trying to do when she was saying that she wants everybody to experience the entire album and not just little bits and pieces and not really get the whole gist of what she was trying to do. Now, we know a lot of artists do not have the pull. There are labels that will not back their artists in these type of ventures. And we know that Beyonce and Jay-Z have the money to do whatever they want to do. I don't know if the labels backed her videos or if they paid for, I don't really know how all that went. But I do know that the labels didn't have to do any publicity. They didn't front any money trying to, really market this album. And it just took off the way that it did. So it'll be interesting to see if other artists do the same thing. Everybody can't do this. And this type of release, if other people do tend to do something like this, it'll be people on the same level as Beyonce. So your Jay-Z's and your Kanye West. But yeah, that's all that I gotta really say about the album. I just really do enjoy the CD. I think that it's worth the money. I know that a lot of people are not interested in the videos, but And you know, a lot of people probably download it illegally. I don't really care. I've downloaded plenty of music illegally, so it doesn't really matter now. I don't know, can I go to jail for that? Bitch ain't trying to go to jail or nothing. It's not that, you know, Beyonce is this special person to me that I would never do anything like that to her. But I do feel like this was a solid enough album where I was able to sacrifice the $15.99 plus tax. Okay, so let's talk about each song individually. Okay, so the very first song on the album is Pretty Hurts. And Pretty Hurts is not one of my favorite songs. You know, I totally get the message that she's trying to give in the song. We as a society are just so caught up on being beautiful, whatever the beautiful standards of society are, that, you know, our souls are all fucked up. Okay, so I've got that. But the other part of me, which is the side-eye part of me, kind of, you know, these kind of things, when, you know, it just is interesting to me when pretty people who are very attractive, you know, want to say that they've always had a tough road because they're so good looking. I don't really have much sympathy for people that are very, very attractive and say that, you know, that it's been difficult for them, because fuck. If you think being pretty is hard, okay, try being ugly. Ugly motherfuckers got it way harder than pretty folks, okay? And that is the fact of the matter. Pretty people, attractive people, beautiful people to me, always have a foot in the door. Yes, even though you might be attractive, beautiful, pretty, whatever you want to call it, that doesn't carry you through, because eventually we're going to have some talent, or we're going to have some smarts. We're going to have some business acumen or something. But being attractive definitely helps you. So when people complain that, you know, oh, I just, you know, it's always so hard. People look at me sexually, or they want something else from me, or they don't think that I have the brains. Okay, and that's all understandable. But, you know, the fact of the matter is you have one up on people that are not as good looking. People who are very attractive, they play that up to their benefit. Just like, you know, somebody who has great legs, or big ass, or big boobs, or beautiful skin, or great lips, or whatever the matter is, okay? So I always get kind of like, you know, when people talk about how hard it's been for them because they're so good looking, and, you know, people don't take them seriously or anything like that, I'm just like, okay. Okay, because an ugly motherfucker sure got it worse than you. Unattractive people, let me be politically correct, people who are not as attractive definitely have to work harder to be seen. I'm not going to, see, this was, I'm supposed to be going through every song, and here I'm about to get, you know, get preachy about Pretty Hurts. So, but anyway, the song Pretty Hurts is not my favorite song. It's, you know, it's one of those touchy-feely, kumbaya, let's all reach down deep into our souls and, you know, think about what's on the inside needs to be fixed and all of that, okay, y'all? But whatever, I get what she's trying to say. Haunted, to me, is a cool enough song. Nothing that I would have listened to. Probably, you know, it's a song that I actually skip. It's repetitive. It's the same thing over and over. She's saying the same things over and over, you know. Haunted is just okay to me. Drunken Love. We all love that song. Everybody is talking about Drunken Love. Everybody's singing the song. Everybody's doing covers of it. Everybody is hashtagging the words from that song. I think it's really cool that, you know, she's singing a song about, you know, her love for her baby daddy, her husband, her Jay-Z, her Sean, what's his name? Sean John. That's Puffy. She ain't married to Puffy. What's his name? Yeah, Sean Carter. The song is cool. I like it. The video is really nice. You know, they just kind of on the beach, and, you know, she's dancing. She's having a good time. It's the Beyonce that we don't get to see too much of. Her and her man just, you know, loving each other up. That song is really good, and that's the first single that they released from the album. Blow. I love Blow, okay? Blow is a show enough good time. It reminds you of the 1980s, back in the day when I used to go to the skating rink, World on Wheels, West Coast, and we just used to have a good time. It just reminded me of that era. I think that song probably is a Pharrell song. it has that sound. Blow is probably one of my favorite songs on the CD. I think a lot of people really love it because it's just a fun, good, get down good time song. And then the words are just so raunchy. The part when she's talking about tearing the cherry out, I was just like, tear the cherry out. Okay. And first she's saying tear the cherry out, but the chorus people are saying tear the cherry up. So not really sure if she wanted torn out or tore up or what, but that's that young shit. Okay, don't fucking tear out, don't tear up my cherry, none of that. I had to get ready for that because, and I'm not no prude or nothing, y'all, but I just sure was not expecting Beyonce to say no shit like that. But then I was just like, okay, B, I see you bitch growing up. Okay, look, you want your cherry toe out or toe up or whatever it is, then you know what, have at it. Okay, we hear about Jay-Z, y'all know. Jay-Z's supposed to have a real big ding, so that cherry might be toe out. No Angel. No Angel is another one of the songs that I'm just like, I don't even really remember that song. I think that's a song that I skip over a lot. I think it's just the song itself is saying that she knows that you're not an angel and she's not an angel, and that's why she really likes whoever it is that she's talking to. We're assuming that is her husband, Jay-Z. Jealous was a song that I probably would not have liked that much had I not seen the video. So the video, this is in one of those cases where I think the video helped the song. It kind of made you understand how she was feeling. It made me give the song a chance. Still not my most favorite song, but I only listened to it because of the video, and because of the video, it has made me kind of like it a little bit more. Rocket is reminiscent of D'Angelo's How Does It Feel. It has that same sound to it, and she is just singing her ass off on it. When you guys listen to the actual song and not watch the video, there's more words and more stuff that she's saying in the song. And I really do love Rocket. Beautiful video. It's black and white. It's really just her just kind of being sexy, kind of making love to the camera. You know, it's crisp. She's wearing white, and she's just kind of looking at the camera, and you know how it can be. But I really like Rocket. I think Rocket is another one of my favorite songs on the CD. Mine is, I think, my favorite song on the CD. First of all, let me just tell you guys how beautiful the video is. The video is so, the visual of what's going on in the video and just the black background, and her movement, you know, and it's real kind of matrixy, where, you know, it's just like real fluid, and it's a lot of, I just can't even explain it, you guys. Her face kind of morphs into Drake's face, and I like it because it's not the Beyonce that we all know of. The voice, the way she's singing is not, you know, kind of her that she can be. It kind of matches Drake's voice, because you guys know that Drake has a very soft voice. So she's kind of matching his voice. But the words of the song is great. I think it's one of those songs that we feel like she's actually talking to us. She's just kind of telling us that she's not perfect. Kind of gives you a little insight into her relationship. How, you know, after she had the baby and she wasn't really feeling like herself. And, you know, her and Jay-Z were talking about separating. And, you know, she's just asking, like, are we really serious about this? Like, gosh, we love each other and everything. If we are not really talking about, if we really not going to do this, we need to kind of back up off this, because we taking this a little bit too far. This shit is so realistic. You guys know how sometimes you be fighting with your spouse or your, you know, significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. You know that it's about time to wave the white flag, but you ain't gonna do it because they ain't gonna do it. Okay, and the shit gets carried on further and further and further. I know I'm guilty of it. I know that a lot of people are guilty of it. It's just like, you know, we taking this shit too far. Okay, enough is a fucking enough. Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired of arguing. I really like that song because I am a writer, and I like to listen to the words, and I like the words to mean something to me. So, you know, I do really like mine, because like a lot of other people, I think we can relate to the song, and that people can kind of see that she's human and that she doesn't have a perfect life and she doesn't have a perfect marriage. You guys already know how I told you how difficult it is after you have your baby. And a lot of people don't like to admit that. And so it just made her more human. So I really do like that song, and I think that's probably my favorite. Plus, I like when it gets, the music be like, doom, 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 doom. XO I even like XO, and I didn't like XO originally. This is one that I probably won't listen to that much, although I know that's the other release that she did officially. That song to me reminds me of Halo. It doesn't remind me of Halo, but it does in the fact that it has that world music feel. I'm not a world music genre kind of person. I don't like that nondescript kind of everybody can listen to. Like, I want my pop music to sound like pop. I want my rock to sound like rock. I want my jazz to sound like jazz. I want my country to sound like country. I want my R&B to sound like R&B. And XO, even though it will do massively great because it's got that world feel where everybody is not stuck to one genre. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I think that's why I didn't necessarily like Halo. I still don't like that song. Every time I hear it, I'd be like, ugh. You know what other song I don't like on the radio? This ain't got shit to do with Beyonce, but I just have to tell y'all. Y'all know that song to go, it's 2 o'clock and I'm faded. This cooch feeling amazing. I hate that song. Why does he sound like that? This cooch sounding amazing. And then they had the nerve to do a remix, and the shit sounds just like the damn other song. I was just like, isn't the fucking remix supposed to happen? Now in the back with the remix, and everything sound like this. I hate that song, yo. The shit they play on the radio today is some bullshit. Okay. Anyway, back to Beyonce, XO. The song will do well because it has the crossover, for real crossover, world music feel to it. Flawless. I didn't think I was going to like Flawless, but I do like Flawless. Actually, that might be another one of my favorite songs. It has Chimamanda. What's the lady name? Chimamanda. What is her name, y'all? I'm going to put it on the screen here. I can't think of it. It's just really good to hear what she says. That part that they have when she's speaking kind of changes the song for me, because originally when I heard that song, you guys know how we all kind of took to Bow Down Bitches. That's what we was calling it back then. Turns out it's called Flawless. But we kind of thought that she was talking to women and kind of being degraded, and kind of being degrading and saying that, I'm up here and you guys are way down there. But then after I started to listen to Chimamanda, y'all know who I'm saying. After I listened to her part, it kind of made me feel like Beyonce might be saying bow down bitches to men, and that yeah, we, women are on the same exact level as men, okay? As a matter of fact, we might be better. She's talking about how women are taught to be less sexualized. Women are not able to, she didn't say this exactly, I'm putting it in my words. Women are not able to sleep around the same as men without being called hoe. Women are not able to, in other words, not able to explore their sexuality the same as men. And she goes on and talks about all these other things that women have been taught over the years to be, and that's why we're looked at to be so much lesser than man. That might be what the message of Bow Down Bitches or Flawless is, instead of what we thought it was. So yeah, I even like Flawless. Superpower, that song is cool. I actually do like that song. It's with Frank Ocean. The video itself is cool. She's got Michelle and Kelly in it. And who else was in that video, you guys? Was it Pharrell? I think it was Pharrell. Anyway, video was cool. The song is cool. She's got on this crazy, this skirt. And it looked like it had been some pants, and somebody cut the shit off up here and made this a skirt, but then the pant legs are still coming up here. And shit is still real hot, but you couldn't wear it in regular life. But the clothes that she has in these videos are just fantastic. The hairstyles, the finger wave that she has in her Haunted video. Is it Haunted? Or what's on? Yeah, I think it's Haunted. It's just, it's all just so beautiful and wonderful to see. It's going to be so many looks that's stolen from these videos that she's done. Yeah, that song is cool. Superpower is cool. Heaven is another one that's not my favorite, but it's cool enough, but it's kind of depressing. She's talking about somebody that had to leave and go, that died and had to leave her. And I don't know who she's talking about, but the song is kind of depressing, but it's all right, y'all. And then we have Blue, which is a beautiful song. I love the song. I love the video. It's so touching to me just to see how much she loves her daughter. I mean, I really do love my daughter. I loved my mother. And, you know, the mother-daughter bond, I think, is something so special when it all works out right. Because I know a lot of people don't have that relationship with their mother or their daughters. But when it all works out right, that song is touching. And I think a lot of mothers feel that exact same way about their daughter. So I really do love that song. Why am I getting emotional? Goddamn, Roxanne, toughen up, Rocky. Alright, and so that is it for the songs and the videos. There's a couple of other videos that are extra. That's why it's 17 videos as opposed to 14. So let's see, what did we miss? Beyonce up on his mouth like liquor. That song is jamming, and she's got the models in it, you know, the real pretty girls in the video, and I just love that video. So ratchet, so ghetto, kind of nasty, just good to see Beyonce and not her picture perfect image, okay? And also, let me just say real fast, because people have been saying this about Beyonce. People are saying how uncomfortable they are with the fact that she's become so sexualized, and they're saying that she's copying off of Rihanna. This is my thing about that. We have put Beyonce in the perfect cookie cutter girl position long enough. The girl is 30-something years old. She's fucking. For those of y'all who didn't know, she has a baby. She is married. She loves her husband. And she hasn't made any, you know, secret of that. So I don't see it being a problem with her expressing herself sexually. Okay, I think that's part of the reason that she put that little part in Flawless, is because as women, fuck, are we supposed to hide that we like to have sex? Sometimes it's all about just the sex, just like any other man. Should we keep continuing to act like we're this perfect person when we're not? If we want to curse, can't we curse? You guys, a lot of people have a problem with me cursing on this channel, but to me, cursing doesn't make me any less of a woman, okay? I feel like I'm very much a lady. I know that there's a time and a place for everything. I mean, I'm just not going cussing folks out everywhere I go, but there's so many facets to us as women. I don't see why we can't be all of this. So when I want to be sexual, I can be sexual. When I want to be professional, I can be professional. Quit boxing us into these little teeny little compartments and making it seem like we can't be anything but this. Okay, so if we was once a hoe, we gonna always be a hoe. If we was once a homemaker, we was always gonna be a homemaker. No, that's not how it works. Sometimes homemakers is hoes. I like this because it shows a different part of Beyonce. The Beyonce that we probably felt was under there, but we were so tired of her being manufactured and being this perfect image that her father created, which is great because it got her to where she is. But she's so high up now that it don't even matter to her no more. Okay, she can do what the fuck she want to do, and y'all ain't gonna affect her bottom line in any kind of way. She could cut this shit out today and be just fine. Okay, she don't have to sing another word, and she would be just fine. So, you know, whatever it took for her to get to this place, if she had to be the perfect cookie cutter to get her where she is today, to now where she can say what she wants to say, then that's fine with me. But yeah, I just kind of, you know, why is she compared to Rihanna? You guys think that Rihanna's the only one fucking out there? So I think everybody needs to just get in that mindset, okay, that nobody is perfect, and if they want to sing about sex in this album, then fuck it, let them sing about sex in this album. Okay, so that's all I had to say about that. That bitch is on a roll today, ain't she? Oh, you guys, I'm tired, I'm hot. Let me hurry up and finish this. Lastly, grown woman. You guys, we've all heard grown woman. We've seen it on the Pepsi commercials, and you know, we all know grown woman. Either you like it or you don't. I think it's a cute song. It kind of encompasses this whole entire album. She's a fucking grown-ass woman, and she do what the hell she want to do. Alright, you guys, so that's it. This video ran way longer than I thought it was going to be. I'm gonna get my hyper ass back to work. Oh my god. You guys, I feel like I want to take off running or something. You know, it's just like, it's crazy what coffee does to you. Does that do that to y'all too? Only Dunkin' Donuts coffee though. Even Starbucks coffee don't affect me this way. And I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to get it together. All right. Many of y'all used to sing in the choir at church, and boy, we be in that choir and we be going. The spirit be high and everything, and then the pastor be ready to preach, and y'all been singing the same song for 15 minutes. And he get up and he be like, okay, that mean wrap it up. Alright, you guys, so let me get off of here. I want you guys to remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.